Hello, welcome to your workout. Today we are going to be doing some seated cardio, a little bit lighter on intensity today, but steady in our movement, good cardiovascular health. You will not need any equipment besides your chair and some water. Go ahead, get set up. Please make sure to click subscribe before you head out today. And other than that, we're gonna get moving right now. Let's get right on into that warm-up. Sit on up nice and tall, nice good posture. And we're just going to turn the body slightly to the right. That way the pathway is clear here. Take some nice circles here, opening this left arm all the way back. As you do this, pull those core muscles in. If you're not worried about hitting the back of your chair, you can also take these just straight here from the front. Good, don't move this arm any further than it wants to go. Don't force yourself into any movement, just whatever feels good. So even if it's a little bit lower, that is okay. We're gonna switch it on over to the other side. Turn the body to the left slightly in case you need extra room. You don't wanna bash into the back of your chair. I have learned that the hard way. Trust me on that. Open, nice and gentle. Good, we're not turning the body with this arm. Just stretching through the shoulders and the chest. And then bring that one here to the center. Open and close those arms. You can keep them lower. Again, watch out for the back of the chair. Core nice and tight. Alternate which hand is on top. And if it feels good, you can wrap this around and kind of give yourself a nice hugging movement. Very good. Take a few more of these. And go ahead, take those arms out to the sides. Arm circles here. At the same time, try to coordinate movement in those feet. So it can be jumping jack feet, it can be side taps, anything just to incorporate that low body. And let's start getting that warmed up as well. Very good. And drop those arms. They're probably getting heavy anyways. Toe taps here to the front and just give those hands and fingers a little bit of a shake down here at the bottom. I did mention that today is not going to be incredibly intense. If you would like to work at a bigger level, go ahead here. Start with some easy jumping jacks. If you would like to work at a bigger level, you are welcome to add in some hand weights, maybe 1 to 3 pounds for each hand. But if you just want a nice, steady, lower intensity, moderately paced cardio workout, then this is gonna be perfect for you today. Hug those abs in. Good, arms can come up overhead, or if you would like, they can also come to the front. Feel free to change or modify any of these movements today. You are the expert. You know your body best. You know what feels good, what works and what doesn't. Good. We're not going to be doing a ton of crazy exercises. We're not going to be doing a whole lot of different ones. We're just going to take a nice good bank of exercises that we know and we're familiar with, and we'll be working with those quite a bit. So as you can see, we've been doing this here for a little while. Go ahead, scoot those hips forward, sit nice and tall, and we're gonna take heel taps out, opposite hand here to the front. So as you tap those heels out, I still want you pulling those toes up so that we can work on ankle mobility and foot flexion here, getting the nice lower front part of that leg nice and strong. Good, so we're kind of going here to the front. We're gonna work here for just a little bit longer. You should be noticing the heart rate coming up. Reach out, palms out, flex the fingertips back. If that's uncomfortable, lower them down, but see if you can develop a little bit of forearm and grip strength in here as well. Very good here. Widen out, same side. So we switched from opposite arm to same arm. If it got a little goofy, that's okay, you'd fix it or continue with where you went. Turn the thumbs up this time. Good. We'll have a little bit of coordination here for the brain today, figuring out these moves. I'm wiggling back in my chair, scoot forward. If you need to get a little bit more movement out of those feet. Whew, very good. Heart rate is up, it's working. Leave those feet wide, and we're gonna take those fingers into the front. So just tap those fingers out. Try not to come past the shoulders because we don't want to start arching and moving through the lower back. And when these fingers come to the center, tap those toes into the center towards the floor. If those shoulders start getting tired, you can also work with alternating arms. Modification there for you, whatever feels best. You can mix and match as you please. If you are moving and feeling good, then I am happy. Good, make sure those abs are still pulling in, that you're nice and solid through the core. Beautiful job here. If you notice that those legs are working their way in, just step them back out. Release those arms down. They are definitely feeling warm. And let's just go ahead, take some nice, easy kicks here to the front. Point the toes down towards the floor and kind of tuck that foot back underneath you. We're not powering into the knee, so I don't want a lot of full extension here. Keep it soft in those knees. If you need to increase the intensity, just speed it up a little bit. Remember, we're not really trying to work on the muscle groups today. Today is more about cardiovascular benefit and burning some of those calories. Keeping that heart rate up, moving those feet. You can speed it up a little bit, kind of pull those heels under the chair if you would like to raise the heart rate. And we'll go back to including those arms overhead, opposite knee raise, hand comes down towards the thigh, but please do not crash into that leg. So just lifting and lowering. So think about the arms, separate movements, and then just march the knee up and in, but don't actually bash into the top of that knee. It won't feel good, and there's no benefit there. Speed this up a little bit. Again, find that moderate pace of intensity. So you can probably hear me a little bit out of breath, but I'm still able to get my words out. Feel free to talk back to me. Gauge where you are at, slightly out of breath, but still able to get words and a sentence out without gasping. Beautiful here. March and move. You might feel your core working here a little bit. Try not to lean away from those legs. Stay nice and tall through this body. And let's go ahead, jog those feet. And then I kind of just want you to move those arms. You can run those arms back and forth like you were really on a jog, but please watch out for the back of your chair. I kind of find that this forward movement still keeps my heart rate up, but I'm less likely to go crashing into everything in the back. Whatever pace feels good for you here. Very good. You can be running, you can be jogging, you can be marching and walking. Just in place here, reverse those arms. Same legs. Instead of reaching out, down and in, we're coming out, up, and back in. Heart rate nice and steady here. Again, you're not struggling to breathe. You're not gasping for air, but you definitely feel warm. Heart rate is definitely increased. You're taking in more oxygen, but you still feel in control, nice and steady. Good, those legs might be warming up. And take that down, side step. Meeting here in the middle with those legs. Take both of those arms out to follow. You can keep them low for an easier option. Controlling the heart rate here, you can take them heart level for a little bit more. And then if you really need to turn it up, up, overhead, over the heart, it's gonna have to work a little bit harder to pump the blood up there. You can even do a few within each level or 1 or 2 levels. I think I got off track there. The movements today do not have to be perfect. Beautiful job. Check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Let me know. Listen to the breath. Down low. Very good. And then let's go ahead here. Scoot those hips forward. Hands in towards the sides. Sit up nice and tall. Alternate some heel taps here. Right out to the front. Just move the hands, move the feet. It does not have to look a certain way. It just has to feel good in your body and keep you moving and working. I would suggest, if I was gonna get picky, keep those elbows into the sides so that way we get a little bit of bicep work here. Awesome. Nice, good cardio moves here. It's a good workout. You guys are doing awesome. If you're still with me, you're doing awesome. Hang in here. Good. Tuck those feet under the chair, and we're gonna kind of sweep the leg out, tap the toe, and bring it down to the center. So we're just making this little circle through the legs. The body stays here to the center, so watch where those shoulders are moving. Kind of just draw an imaginary circle over the floor. Good, let those legs work a little bit. Core nice and tight. And we'll continue with some of this leg work. This is a really good hip strengthener here. Don't give up on it yet. We'll go into another leg exercise here. Nice and steady. Now this time we're gonna take heels out, in, forward, and in. So out, forward. Always come back to that in position. Hands, get back in the mix, follow along. Try not to lean back, especially here as you come wide. Engage through that core to stay nice and strong. Little bit of coordination here, up as those legs come out and out to the sides. If you messed it up, it's okay. Nobody's gonna grade you. The fitness police will not haul you away. Good. Nope. Don't overthink it. Even your trainer goofs up sometimes. We'll give those legs a little bit of a rest, and we're just gonna take those arms under here. Tap those sides, lift the backs of the hands up. So we're not tensing up through the shoulders, even if you need to tap the seat of the chair to keep those shoulders out of the ears. That's a great option. It doesn't have to be in the rib cage if you feel like you're tightening and tensing up through the neck. Quick little arms here. You're gonna feel the shoulders. They should hopefully be getting tired. And then we're gonna swing one arm up, one arm back. Nice and steady here, not moving the body. Core pulls in and tight. You can lean forward a little bit if you need some more distance in the back so you don't hit the chair. Beautiful job. Now, we are definitely not going to stop. We're just going to start tapering down, bringing the heart rate down nice and slow. Very good. Reach it over with the left and the right. Stay heavy in the chair, but let those back muscles open up. Reach, bring it across. And once you find the heaviness in the hips, you can speed this up just a little bit. You're gonna feel the core working. Kind of helps if you find something to stare at right in the center. And then we're gonna reach across, open out. Reach across, open out. Alternating here. Heart rate is still staying steady. Let's do this left arm only. Reach it around. Push that arm out. Good, heavy in the hips. So as you reach to the right, that left hip is staying heavy and connected to the chair. You're just kind of drawing a circle on the floor with the arm now. Getting those abs involved. You do not have to lean if it's uncomfortable in the low back. Modification here. Just move that arm. Let's take it to the right side. Little bit fresher in this right arm. Nice, good work here today. This is a great workout. You can travel with this because all you need is a chair. You don't need any equipment. This one would be great for camping. I know this is a great camping time of year. I love end of summer, beginning of fall camping. Weather starts to cool down. I don't know, I'm just rambling now. Who else is excited for fall? Good, bring it in. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale halfway up, exhale down. Up, halfway, and down. All the way, up halfway, and down. So coordination here. It's okay if you mess it up. Don't get frustrated with yourself. One full, one half. Check in with those shoulders. Go ahead, roll them up and back. Scoot those hips forward. And like I said, we're not gonna stop. We're just gonna start slowing down. Bring one leg in. So kind of a reverse bicycle here to match those arms. Kind of regain some control over your breath. Nice, good inhale and exhale. Slow and steady. And then let's go ahead, take those tap outs here and then toes forward. So tap, tap, and forward. You can gently bring those arms out if you would like, but again, we're trying to slow down a little bit. So if you feel those shoulders, you can definitely skip that part of the workout. Nice, good ankle work in here today. So even though we did cardio, you've got some ankle strengthening done. You definitely had your core working today as well, but lots of good cardio focus. One more here, we'll finish out this set. Tap, tap, and then we'll go ahead, just reach the left hand down for the floor, right shoulder over to the ear, switch, take them back to the lap, and then go to the other side. So we're not just kind of pumping through the body here. Come back and then start on the other side. Give each side just a couple seconds to stretch. Don't rush through this. This is the neck. This is the back of the neck and the shoulders. This is not an area we rush. Let's take one more each side. Beautiful. And then we'll just open those arms back, send it forward, and open it back. So a nice gentle wave here through the body. See what feels good. And let's bring this out to the sides, all the way up and all the way down. Nice, good movement here. You should be breathing a little bit easier. Notice that you are cooling down. And then let's go ahead, take this last side here, and then scoop it forward and down. So through those wrists a little bit here. It should feel good. It should not be painful. And a great way to cool down is to throw in a last little bit of hand exercises. So point your finger to the thumb and let's just go ahead, count to 15 here. And we'll go to the middle finger. And the ring finger. And then the pinky finger. Pinky finger is the most challenging for me. And then we'll do a nice fist. Don't squeeze real tight, don't close real hard. Just open and close. And then we'll take a couple wrist circles forward and back. And then go ahead, take those feet, give those ankles a couple quick circles as well. And then take that on down. Take one final good deep breath in. and let that go. Thank you for joining me for this workout. I hope you enjoyed it. If it wasn't enough work, go back and take a second round. But hopefully it was just what you were looking for today. I definitely feel good in my body, and I hope that you do too. Until our next workout, you guys take good care of yourselves. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you again soon.